Okay, so what's up? Let's talk about another John Hughes movie. This time, The Breakfast Club, because it's a classic, right? Like you have to watch The Breakfast Club, and then you just get a whole bunch of other references in life, in movies, and stuff, right? So, The Breakfast Club, it got to me. You know what I mean? It pulled a couple tears out. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Just probably more towards the end when everyone is trying to like connect to each other, you know? Because at the end of the day, that's all they're trying to do, right? Like everyone's like, my parents suck, whatever. And I think it's just part of being like a teenager sometimes, right? Like you love your parents and everything, but there's just misunderstandings usually because you're going through so much and they're going through so much trying to like provide, I guess. Whatever. We'll leave that at that, right? But I think it's so interesting that like when it comes to like wanting to connect and being like, listen, like I would be cool with you, but we're just not in the same group. Like I'm gonna talk shit about you behind your back when you leave, you know? Like that type of stuff was it was sad to hear, and it was sad to hear Claire be like, well, it's the truth, you know? Because it is the truth. Um we just tend to stick to our own kind or people that we are just already associated with. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, everyone is just looking for connection. Um, so I thought that was really interesting, or like for understanding, you know? So that's why I think these oddball couples occur because at the end of the day, they're exactly the same. They just want to understand each other and to come from separate worlds, but to somehow end up, which I guess is also like, you know, the deal with planes, trains, and automobiles, where it was like these two people that would probably never get along. But at the end of the day, guess what? They did. And they had a grand old time getting along. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I'm getting from these two John Hughes movies that I've recently watched. Mm, and yeah, we'll just keep them coming, I guess. But another thing actually is, you know, is it just like a universal thing? Because I'm pretty sure the Breakfast Club was to make it's supposed to make you cry. Like you're supposed to feel that stuff, right? But I mean, is that what makes it universally loved? Does everyone have these same exact feelings because we all go through like teenage angst just in different ways, right? I mean, it's like interesting to think about, you know? Whereas like I don't know, whereas like other movies you kind of can tell that they're also pulling those heartstrings or trying to pull those heartstrings, trying to be tear jerkers and stuff. But I mean, are some of these things supposed to be like universally appealing, I guess? Or is it also because maybe some people had a tougher time in school, so they felt that type of stuff that all the teenagers in Breakfast Club felt. You know what I mean? But yeah, a couple of interesting thoughts on that, or not interesting, but just thoughts. So, yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.